Welcome to ADI Time. This course is the first in a series of online courses designed to help you get started using your ADI Time system. ADI Time is a time and attendance system that features online time cards, weekly schedules, and time-off requests. It may be used to track benefit time accrual hours, such as sick leave, vacation, and PTO, and to keep track of employee attendance. There are a variety of ways to collect employee time: time clocks, online punch, time card entry, telephone, and so on. Your organization will choose the methods your employees will use to capture their time. As supervisors and managers, you may use ADI Time to perform any or all of the following functions: edit time cards to fill in missing punches and to account for absences, enter time card adjustments, approve time cards, maintain employee schedules, review and approve requests for time off, view benefit time accrual balances, monitor attendance points, run reports. The online screens are accessed through the web browser on a computer or kiosk. If you'll be using the online screens, your supervisor or ADI Time System Administrator will give you login instructions that will include the website address, your user ID, and your initial password. The features available when you log in will depend on your security permissions. The remainder of this course assumes that you will log into ADI Time to use some or all of the features described here. This course covers the following topics: logging into ADI Time, password changes, ADI Time navigation, preference settings, tools available to supervisors and managers, online help, terminology. At the end of this course, you will be able to log into ADI Time, change your password, use the features of ADI Time lists, modify the appearance of your employee time cards, use online help to find information on a particular topic. Your ADI Time System Administrator will provide you with login instructions. When your login is successful, you will see a Login Options window or the home page, depending on your security settings. These screens are covered in the Supervisor and Manager Fundamentals course. If an invalid login message appears, it may mean that your user ID and password were not typed correctly. Retype them. If you continue to see the invalid login message, contact your ADI Time System Administrator. If a blank screen appears, it means pop-ups are being blocked. You need to configure your web browser to allow pop-ups. You may be prompted to change your password when you log in. In this case, you will have to type in a new password before you will see the Login Options window or the home page. You may change your password any time you are logged into ADI Time. Click the Preferences link in the upper right corner of the screen. This opens a new window. The password fields are found at the bottom of this window. Type in your current password, type a new password, and then type your new password again as confirmation. Then click OK. Your organization may have requirements for the format of your password. For example, your password may be required to have a minimum number of characters and may also be required to include uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers, and/or special characters such as a dash, semicolon, ampersand, or exclamation point. When you change your password, ADI Time will enforce the password policy. When you log into ADI Time, you will notice a series of tabs across the top of the screen. Each tab represents a functional area. You can click on a tab to navigate to that area. Many tabs provide an employee list. The information shown in the list will differ depending on the tab you are on. All of the lists provide similar functionality, though. Above the list, you will find a search option. Select the type of search and then type in the search value to reduce your list. For example, when you search by employee name, you can type all or part of the name you are looking for in the Find Employee box. When you click Go, the list will include only the employees with names matching the name you typed. Above the list, you will find a status selection drop-down list. Choose a status to restrict your list to employees with the selected status. By default, only active employees are listed. Below the list, you will find an alphabet bar. Click a letter to restrict your list to employees whose last name begins with the selected letter. After you search or click a letter of the alphabet, you can click the All option to the left of the alphabet bar to refresh your list with all employee names. To sort the list, click any column heading. Click once to sort in ascending order. Click again to sort in descending order. ADI Time enables you to control the appearance of your employee time cards. It also enables you to control the appearance of calendar displays, the default sort order of lists, the number of records including on a list page, the availability of the information pane on the home page, the system confirmation messages you will see. Making changes to your preference setting is entirely optional. If you do not make any changes, there are default settings that will apply. Log into ADI Time and then click the Preferences link in the upper right corner of the screen. Set your preference for calendar displays on the General tab. If you set Use Week Begin Date to Yes, the first day of the week as defined by your organization will be the first day of the week on the calendars. If this option is set to No, calendars will use Sunday as the first day of the week. Below the calendar week begin date setting is an option to control the default sort order of employee lists. You can choose between employee name, department, and status. We recommend that you choose the employee name option. Next, you can choose to show or hide the information section of the home page. When you select the Show option, you will be able to see messages, leave request counts, exception counts, and time card approval counts right on the home page. If this is not a feature you wish to use, you can choose to hide it. Your confirmation messages are also set on the General tab. If you want to see a confirmation message every time you exit a screen, set the Confirm Exit option to Yes. If you want to see a confirmation message every time you click the Save option on a screen, set the Confirm Save option to Yes. If you want to see a confirmation message when you attempt to leave a screen before saving your changes, set the Confirm Save on Exit/Change option to Yes. We highly recommend that you select Yes for this option. At the bottom of the General tab, you will find a setting that controls the number of records shown on each page of a list. The optimal number for you will depend on your screen resolution. Click the Time Card tab to set the display options for your time card. You are not required to make any changes here. By default, all information will be displayed. These settings are provided so that you can tailor the appearance of your time card to your liking. If your pay period is longer than 1 week, you can use the Time Card View option to control the number of days displayed. Select Week to display 1 week at a time. Select Pay Period to display the full pay period. select Pay Group Default to accept the system default. Your ADI time card has different sections that may be expanded or collapsed when the time card is displayed. You may wish to collapse selected sections for a more condensed view of the time card, and then expand them interactively when you want to see the information in those sections. The miscellaneous pay, hours, approvals, and time details sections pertain to the style of time card that includes in and out times. The summary section setting pertains to all time cards. The bottom half of the time card tab provides options for controlling the fields available in the hours section of the time card. These settings pertain to the style of time card that includes in and out times. The total hours and regular hours option should always be set to show. There are 4 overtime categories. Your administrator can tell you which overtime categories pertain to your time card. You will set those overtime categories to show and may choose to hide the other overtime categories. Your administrator can tell you whether premium hours pertain to your time card. If they do not pertain to you, you may choose to hide them. If you wish to see your scheduled start-stop times and/or the number of hours you are scheduled to work each day, select Show for these options. Otherwise, you may choose to hide them. Finally, you have the choice of seeing the ID or description of the department or position worked on your time card. You can accept the system default or select either ID or description. After you have set your preferences, click OK to save your changes and close the Preferences window. Here is an example of a time card with the Miscellaneous Pay section expanded. The entries in this section are visible when the time card is opened. This is how the time card looks with the Miscellaneous Pay section collapsed. Notice that the section heading is displayed but not the details. In order to see the entries, you would click the plus sign on the right side to expand the section. Collapsing this section would only be useful if you do not routinely review these entries. As new users of ADI Time, you will find a variety of tools to help you. Here is an overview. The details will be covered in later courses. Browse screens provide easy access to employee time cards with missing punches and absences, and to time card approvals. Filter options are available to limit your employee lists by group, supervisor, or department. The home page features an in/out board. Automatic alerts can notify you of late arrivals, early departures, absences, and a variety of other special situations. Reports may be run as automated tasks, with the results sent to your email inbox. A proxy may be designated to maintain your employee time cards while you are away. The leave request calendar gives you a quick view of planned time off. Messages may be sent to your employees through ADI Time. You will find a help link on every screen. When you click Help, a window with context-sensitive help will open. The help window may have links that you can click for additional information on the topic. For example, when you access help from the time card screen, you can click a link for help editing the time card. To search for a particular topic or access an index of topics, click the Open Topic with Navigation link. Click Index to see a list of help topics. You may scroll through this list and click on a topic to access the information. To search for a particular topic, click Search. Then type the topic in the search field, and click the Search button. A list of references will be displayed. Click on any reference to see the details. For example, to get help on time card approval, you can search on Approval, and then click on the option called Time Card, approving a time card. Each place your search term appears will be highlighted in yellow. Be aware that the Index and Search options may provide help for system configurations, administrator features, and employee features in addition to the topics that pertain to your screens. To close the Help window, click the red X in the upper right corner. In the online training courses, and in the help files and other documentation, you may see references to the organizational structure, terms such as company, location, division, department, and position, and also to the term jobs. Your ADI time system may be configured to use different terms, such as team instead of position, or work order instead of job. This means that the terms you see on the screen may not exactly match the terms you see on example screens and documentation. However, the position of the field and its use will be the same regardless of the field label. True or false? You will use a web browser to log into ADI time. True. True or false? You may change your password at any time. True. True or false? The online help feature allows you to search for a particular topic. True. True or false? You may use ADI time to edit time cards, review time off requests, and view benefit time accrual balances. True. True or false? By default, you will see all employee records you are authorized to access, but it is possible to reduce the employee list by using a filter. True.